The Big Ten and SEC are poised to dominate the 12-team college football playoff, with 7 teams projected to make the field, 4 from the SEC and 3 from the Big Ten. Georgia and Oregon are predicted conference champions, with Oregon jumping into the number 1 overall seed after defeating Ohio State. Meanwhile, the Buckeyes' loss to Nebraska adds pressure heading into their showdown with Penn State. Even with a loss, Ohio State would remain in at-large contention, but Penn State and Oregon seem primed to decide the Big Ten title. In the SEC, Georgia remains the favorite after beating Texas. However, Texas A&M, Tennessee, LSU, and Alabama are still in the mix. Mississippi could re-enter the conversation if it pulls off a massive upset against Georgia on November 9th. Texas A&M's undefeated conference run makes them a rising contender, while Alabama and LSU are in danger of falling out of playoff contention altogether. Notre Dame is rebounding from a September loss to Northern Illinois, and is now viewed as a solid at-large candidate. Their opening week win over Texas A&M will likely be emphasized in the first CFP rankings. The Fighting Irish also benefit from strong starts by the Army and Navy, with upcoming games against Florida State and Southern California posing the biggest challenges. In the group of 5, Army, Navy, and Tulane are still unbeaten in conference play. Army is the only perfect group of 5 team remaining, and Tulane has rebounded with 4 straight wins. Navy and Army will meet on December 14th, which could impact perceptions before the final playoff rankings. Pittsburgh enters the playoff conversation after dominating Syracuse 41-13. With 5 wins against Power 4 teams, the Panthers will need victories over SMU and Clemson to remain in contention. Colorado is an unlikely at-large candidate, but could sneak into the Big 12 championship game and earn an automatic playoff spot. Alabama's shutout of Missouri keeps them in the at-large mix, but their November 9th game at LSU will serve as a true elimination contest. Even with a win, Alabama risks being bumped out of the playoff if Texas A&M and Tennessee finish with similar records, both of which hold key tiebreakers over the Crimson Tide.